Right now, somebody around you doesn't like you. But if you let that consume you, it will affect your life. The hating and the blogging and all this other stuff that you got going on in your life, the bullying and all the stuff that people go through, that's for cowards to accept. I used to get, one day I was coming home, I was 15, I was carrying my grocery bags to take to my son, and 3 guys wound up jumping me. They wound up taking my food that I was going home to feed my son. There they go. And I wasn't worrying about the money. I can replace the money, I can replace the food. It was the fact that I had to go home and tell my son I didn't have nothing to eat. That's reality. That's the truth that you have to deal with. Those are the things that you have to look at yourself and say, what am I going to do to better myself at this point? Am I going to blame somebody else for my situation? That coach doesn't play me, so I don't get to make it. Coaches are just human beings. They are making mistakes just like we make. The next mistake, the next choice you do is what you have to do. I transferred from Ohio State because of the same situation. But I wound up going to Kentucky and winning a national championship. Senior year, I'm number 2 player. I wound up getting hurt, tearing my ACL up. Still get signed by Michael Jordan, $30 million. Every bad situation in your life doesn't have to stay bad. Everything that you take out of your life situation can be turned to good. But it just depends on what you want in life. We all got a story. I could write, everybody here could write a book right now. Everybody could write a book. But what are you going to do with your book? You going to die with it? You going to keep it to yourself? Or you going to help somebody else out? My first NBA check was $250,000. When I got it back, it was $127,000. I called my attorney and I asked him, I was like, well, who is FICA? He looked at me like, what you mean, who is FICA? I said, who's this guy take half my money? It was taxes. I was so dumb, I didn't even know because I never had any money. So he's laughing at me and I'm just like, well, how do I do this? He said, you need to educate yourself. So now I had to educate myself on finances. I didn't graduate in that. That's something that I learned to do. As people, we have to educate ourselves. Quit making excuses for everything that goes wrong in your life. Everything that happens in your life is meant for you to happen. But what do you do to transform that and change that thought process in your mind? Like right now, when you have something negative in your mind, I want everybody in here to close their eyes for 5 seconds. Right now, just close your eyes for 5 seconds. All right? And that thought that you just had in your mind, what you was thinking, imagine when you sleep and what you think, what that does to you. Just imagine that. Imagine what you just thought in your mind, whether it was just a phone ringing or just emptiness, loneliness, anger, whatever you was thinking just now. Imagine how you feel when you go to sleep. And your whole process of everything that you just thought about is because you sleep. Everything. That's why I meditate. I meditate with soundscapes to keep my mind off of all the negativity. As soon as you walk out here, somebody's going to say they don't like you for what reason. They don't even know. It's called jealousy and envy because they're not happy with themselves. And therefore they try to take it out on you. And then you fall back and start arguing with them, and now you become negative. It's just a crazy cycle that we keep going through. The only person that can change it is you.